So yesterday, I just love it. God's just so amazing. So I get up and I'm like one of the first ones up. And so our Jelaine and Jerome are here, and it's kind of, you know, mom's services this afternoon. And so it's a special time. And so I think, oh man, I should do something special. So Bad Dog Bakery is not too far from us. And so I go over to Bad Dog and uh, I ask them, how many of you guys have been with the Bad Dog? I would recommend it. It's just really good. And so I go in there, and I've been there before, and they have these cinnamon rolls. They're like about so big, and they frost them like with a cream cheese frosting. And so I asked the guy, "Can I have 10 of these? Do you have enough for 10?" I don't want to wipe out your whole supply, but I'd like to take home 10. And so I, sure enough, get a big box, 10 of these cinnamon rolls, cream cheese frosting. They're just so good. And they smell good. You know how fresh baked things smell? It's like, oh man. And I bring them in, and I put them out, and people begin to get up our house. And you come out, and it's like cinnamon rolls. And Jacob and Corinne came over, and it's like this is an attraction. It draws us in. And then it was like I wasn't done. I wanted to create something special where we could hang out. So it's like, oh, let's go start the fire. And so I don't know about you, we just start our fireplace once in a while. Jacob loves to burn it, and but it's like when the fire was going, people just come and hang out. It's like a hangout spot just to sit there. Little Estella, it might be the first time she saw it like this, or she's just growing. She was laying on the floor just watching the fire for a long time, just watching the flames move. And it's like a gathering thing. And it's like, I was just thinking how God just loves to come and get some cinnamon rolls for you. And it's like, if in my quiet time, all I ever do is just read, that's awesome. He'll speak to me that way. But he's got things for me to taste, right? He says, taste and see that the Lord is good. And he shows up like with cinnamon rolls for me. And he just says, let's hang out together. Man, I want to hang out with you guys today. And he goes in the other room and he starts the fireplace. And it's like, hey, come just hang out with me for a while. And it's like a different conversation. You know, you can talk about problems, in the other room or whatever. But it's like here, it's just like, just sit and soak up the warmth. And I just feel like that God just wants to encounter you with all of your senses. So if you never taste him, God, what's it like to taste you? I want to taste you. I want to touch you. I want to hear you. I want to see you. I want to encounter you in all these different ways that you wired me for. Otherwise, it's like, we're just running on one circuit, one cylinder, and then something happens. And I don't know if you've ever been in a house like where everything's on the same circuit. And so you get too many things going, and all of a sudden it blows the circuit breaker, and you have to go and reset. But when you spread it out, God, speak to me today. I want to hear you. I want to touch you today. I want to smell. What smell do you want me to smell? What do you want to remind me of? Because you are so great. You're so great. We're not very many this morning, but he reminded me of all the times where one guy would go out and he would send an army with them. Just one or two. He says, if two of you agree on anything, I will do it. And I began to think how awesome it is just to hang out as a few. And I love it when there's a whole bunch, but I also just want to take in and catch everything when there's just a few. So God has some special stuff for us today. I just bless you to catch that. You go through and flip all your circuit breakers on just to see what will happen if I hit them all on. How does he want to speak to me today? All right.